everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. It's Are You Garbage? I am your host, H. Foley, sitting here, and to my immediate right is my good pal, my co-host, the fucking brains behind the operation, gang. All right? He's not only a client, he's also the owner. Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Doesn't make any sense, but happy to be here. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Real quick, just a shout-out to everybody that just left 5-star reviews on iTunes.
Keep them 5 stars coming.
Yeah, this week we got Big Gay Ant, Spuds McGillicuddy, Kim Sue, Baseball Freak, L. Stoltz, Sully, Fail Bundy, FMSBK, Noro, Lenny, Scroobs, JMF, Slappio Pappy, Court Can't Win, and Gutter Sleuth. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Keep them coming.
Yeah, guys, please keep them coming. Subscribe to us on the YouTube page. Subscribe to us on iTunes. And anywhere you guys listen to your hot pods, we are out there and available, whether you got a fucking Android, an iPhone, fucking Singular, Sprint, whatever garbage fucking service carrier you got, we'll be there. Okay? And, boys, girls, I got to say, we've had some guests in the past, okay? But this kid right here is a fucking get. Next to the coronavirus itself, you can't get any fucking bigger. All right? This guy has not one, but 2 amazing fucking hugely popular podcasts. He's got the You Up podcast on Betches, and he's got the original, the OG, the fucking J-Train podcast. He performs at clubs all over the fucking country. And just so you guys know, March 19th to the 21st, he's going to be at Laugh Boston in Boston, Massachusetts. Then he comes back to fucking NYC April 17th through the 18th at Gotham Comedy Club. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, word on the street is he's got a pretty nice piece on him, too. Jared Freed, everybody.
It's a strong medium.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Meaty part of the curve.
Yeah. Not impressing, not doing too much, not showing too much.
Showing up to work, though.
No, I'm showing up to work every day.
In.
Yeah, that's right.
I like it.
No issues here. Good to be here. Thank you for that intro.
Buddy, thank you, man. We are
really
excited to be here.
it.
You know, Uncle, I'm a big fan.
I'm
a big fan.
I'm a fan of yours.
Thank
H.
you, buddy.
I like you. I like watching you on stage. You're so funny.
Thank you.
It's good to be here with you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Big fans of you both. So I'm happy to be here.
How
many episodes are we in yet?
This is 5.
5th.
Episode 5.
Yeah.
I am really very. I feel nice. It's nice.
You're number 3. We're bumping you to the head of the line.
Oh shit.
We're dropping you Monday. What are you
my
talking
God.
about?
This is
it's
coming
fucking
out right
sweeps
away.
week.
We gotta
You
get it.
kidding me?
Yeah, we gotta get it out.
I know.
We're going in for the spring.
You are definitely by far, especially in like my group of friends or people that I encounter that are like, oh, you're a comedian? 99% of the time, it's do you know Jared Freed,
really?
J-Train, and or Schultze, but
yes.
it's
that's
typically
so nice.
it's usually you're the go-to.
You know a lot of Jews.
I know a lot. I grew I went to I grew up with a lot of Jews and a lot of bros, so that's right away.
That's
J-Train.
my wheelhouse.
It's young
baby.
professionals with a little bit of cash in their 30s who are about to settle down. And hey, I just want everybody out there to
DI.
know we're going to be doing a little ass kissing for the next couple of minutes. So somebody's aware. I don't want anybody thinking less of us. All right, but this is like fucking Superman walking in to be a kid. This
I'm
kid's
just
hot.
doing my best.
I was at a show. I was hosted at New York Comedy Club on 4th Street maybe like a month ago, and I look up and there is a fucking 10. I mean a 10, a New York City 10 going, hey, I thought you were really funny. You're buddies with Jared Freed, aren't you? And my fucking head just snapped. Dude, all of a sudden my hat was on backwards. I popped my collar. I'm like, yeah, we're fucking.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I did this podcast. She's like, yeah, that's where I heard you on. I'm like, and then she like scampered away. Wait a minute. My girlfriend just died.
Please hug me, please.
Yeah, please.
Please touch me.
Hey, get over here, you.
Make eye contact again. One more time. Eye contact.
What happened to that woman?
Just
She
to
complimented Foley.
Yeah, right. And he sat on her. I think she's
Dude,
dead.
so weird.
Yeah.
like Lenny of Mice
Yeah,
and
Mice
Men.
and
Come
Men.
here, you. Just to go one step further. All right. Now I'm garbage, but I spent a lot of time in the fine dining
Okay.
profession. Okay. So I'm big on, the right way to do this, the right way to do that, all that kind of stuff.
There's
And
a
one
right
of
and a wrong.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Jarrett does that I think is so fucking funny, and I think there's a fucking show there,
Okay.
is he reviews fucking people's charcuterie boards.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's the thing, man. You're at that perfect age, okay? And you definitely have a high income demographic. All right, and that's what kept Seinfeld to those first bullshit fucking episodes that he put on the air.
Okay.
All right. Otherwise,
this makes sense.
If he wasn't selling fucking Lowenbrow and fucking BMWs, he would have been at the fucking door.
That's
true. We're bringing this is a fair point.
Right.
I agree with that. Yeah.
So you have,
but I've also always. I've never really. This is who I am. I come. From that. I'm not going to lie.
I know.
One of the unbelievable things was this. This like when I first started doing stand up was like I would go up and talk about like going on dates, and it was like what? Like as if I was going up and screaming racial slurs.
Yeah,
People were like so annoyed, and I was like
a bunch of losers.
Yeah, well, I was like, what's wrong with these people?
Never
I was
kissed
like,
a girl.
I was like, yeah, like what? You guys don't have any connection to this at all? Like, you can't see anyone connecting with this?
You guys ever get your lacrosse stick stuck in your hatchback and you're trying to get it out? And there's like 4 sophomore
playing
chicks
long
in the
pole
car.
midi in the state championship, right? And the girl you like's on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Like, but I understand like that it's not relatable.
But your
to some.
Scirocco's broken down.
Yeah, I would, but like I always gave the other side the benefit of the doubt. Like I'd hear someone go up and be like, talk about how like like a DC movie ruined their life, and I'd be like, okay, I can understand.
I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, like that's not my perspective, but I get it. And there was never, maybe because like I'm so. Like my perspective has been on TV forever, or been in entertainment forever. That everyone's like, "We've had enough."
We've had
enough of you. And I'm like,
"Okay,
what
you do."
But apparently not, because fucking the numbers don't lie, baby.
The silent majority.
The silent majority. Yeah.
LBJ.
You're like the opposite of the personality of a lot of like beginning comedians.
Dude, there was someone that went on stage I did a show last night, and the guy who's put it together, like he's a normal, nice guy, funny. And then he, for whatever reason, this was his show, but he was like, it was his big anniversary show. And then he would bring up this like guy who wasn't a comic, but he was like interviewing him. I don't know if this is very confusing, but
okay, I'm on board.
Basically, this guy with a huge Gandalf-looking beard, and like he's like this, like that like older. Younger hipster, like they have like young face, like look like they've never dealt with the stresses of life, but they've aged.
They're old,
They're old.
They came from money. They probably sold a lot of weed in fucking college.
Yeah, still dressing like they're 14, but they're 80.
Yeah.
So this guy was like interviewing the host of the show, but he goes, and he was trying to do like a bit, and the bit was like basically asking the host of the show, so like about comedians. He goes, so they say that comedians are, and then he goes through this horrific list
of characteristics.
He goes assholes, depressed, narcissists, and he goes through like 10 negative things. And I was like, and then he's like, what's up with you? What's your problem, to the host? And I was sitting in the back just like seething. I'm like, you just want people to be as miserable as you, and you didn't even take the chance to do stand-up. You're putting your shit on other people.
Yeah, please tell me you're terrible as well.
And he's like, so you get, now that I know your darkness, and it's like, I was about to go up and talk about The Bachelor for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, this guy's gonna hate me. Like, I'm about to go up and be like, so pimple popper.
Yeah, right.
But I do love a charcuterie board. I'm a huge, like, here's
it's so funny, dude.
Thank you.
But here's the thing. This is the interesting part. It's not like he's going out and looking for him. They're fucking sending.
They're knocking on his door.
That's where fucking.
I'm getting 100 a weekend.
It's so funny.
See, that's where the thing. And I had this idea for this thing. I guess it doesn't matter because it's locked in here just in case anybody tries to get smart and get some fucking bozo to do it.
Okay.
But if you went to people's parties, like people that like in their 30s, they just got married, they bought a home, they have like that fucking that housewarming party or that Super Bowl party or that thing in the summer. If you went and critiqued what the spread was like, are the beers warm, what kind of wine do they have?
So if they have like the live, laugh, love thing hanging or whatever.
You.
Are you already doing something like that? Dude.
But I'm trying, I consider all of my social media to be incubators for things that could be like larger ideas.
Brilliant.
So it's like the charcuterie thing only started because I tweeted out. The tweet was, I can tell what type of parent you'll be based on your charcuterie board. And I go, And then it was fine,
Yeah,
like a 12:30 in the morning tweet that I thought nothing of. The next day I was going with my girlfriend on vacation, and all these people were responding to the tweet. So what kind of parent would I be? What can I be? Would I be? And I didn't know that all these women have pictures of the boards that they made in their pocket.
Of course they do.
So I didn't know.
So the first thing they do, they want to look cool. They read fucking Martha Stewart magazine, Home and Garden. They want their fucking house to look like that.
So the point of the whole review of them is to say, is that thing where it's like you're creating a meal for people. I'm the hungry husband walking in.
Yes.
That's every review of mine is through the lens of the hungry husband.
Is all you got?
This is
Get
what
that fucking bike out of the driveway.
You told me not to eat dinner.
Yeah, and then this is what they fucking drop.
And this is what am I supposed to expect next? If this is the beginning, what's the end going to be? And I'm
plane's never getting off the ground.
And this is but what charcuterie boards to me are the perfect metaphor for Instagram versus reality.
Sure.
Because what does fulfill versus what is fulfill? What is junk food versus filling? What
I noticed of the people that have submitted to you, they never skimp. So it's never like I wouldn't eat that. No, but it's just like we're being fucking,
they
want
the
Gordon Ramsay critiquing of this. All right.
Yes.
The grapes not on the vine. Fucking black olives out of a can.
Absolutely.
And it's you're not looking for what's right. You're looking for what's wrong.
The multicolored cheese. What?
This is what I'm saying. This is
Colby. You got fucking Colby on the plate.
I'm with you, man, and it bothers me to my core. Because I look at some of these and I go, and I'm offended for the guy there who is hungry.
Sure, of course.
And the thing is, did you make this for likes or did you make this for actual
to fulfillment of the person
to fill someone's stomach,
satisfy somebody,
to satisfy somebody? When I see an acorn on the board, that acorn is a symbol of narcissism,
of you not caring,
you not caring about me, of you caring about yourself. I remember going to a wedding once. Okay, I go to this wedding and there's one bar. Okay. One bar, and everyone's lined up at this bar, and they're all hot as shit, and there's no AC. It's an outdoor wedding.
God.
And then I see the groomsmen and the groomsmen and the groom are all in matching suits. And I said to one of the guys, I go, what's the matching suits? He goes, we all got specially made suits.
Like suits or sweatsuits?
Like suits. Like we got hand-stitched special, and he's showing me the initials, and he's like, and the groom paid, for it, and that was his gift to the groomsman. I was like, so 7 of you got suits instead of another bar.
Yeah, you can drop 7. You can drop 10 grand on suits.
That's what I'm. Because there is.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, hey, brand new suit. I'm in.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what people. It's okay to kind of look beyond, is that there's a pie chart to everything. There's a finite amount of resources for everything we do. We have only so many hours in the day. You only have so much inches on the charcuterie board of life, so to speak.
And I'll say this in defense. See, I think that's a garbage move in some ways, but then I also say if you're real garbage, okay, if you're like, from a working class environment, you're gonna put the money into that extra bar and not the fucking suit.
But to me, it's garbage perspective. One person's garbage is another person's treasure. This is one of those moments where it's like,
of course.
It's all about perspective. Because I
would be killing for the free suits. You kidding me? Free suits?
My dad.
I got an interview Monday.
My dad, when he goes to a restaurant, he'll go. Like we went to a new restaurant, and I was like, and he goes. His one review of the restaurant was, I don't know, if I get a burger, I want the burger coming off the plate.
Yeah.
That was his only review. He goes, it's a small burger. I want it coming off. I go, but how did the burger taste? He goes, it wasn't coming off the plate.
It doesn't matter.
We're talking about two different things.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He wants it so big?
Huge.
He wants the burger so big that he has to bring some home and he has breakfast tomorrow. He is thinking.
He doesn't care about the taste.
Like a raccoon, not a person.
Give me portions. I want it as big as my fucking
is that
head.
My dad, no, he loves it. My dad would rather go to Maggiano's for like a family style
And get
meal.
the huge
Then
servings.
go to like Carbone
Yeah.
and get like a tasting thing from the chef.
I gotcha.
And it's all about value.
I get it. It's value. It's value.
And
yeah.
it's where do you place your values, and that's what a charcuterie board says.
That's
to me.
garbage a little bit. I like his dad. That's
It's a garbage mentality,
It's awesome.
but like to him, and to me when I review these boards, I think you're a garbage person for putting an acorn on it.
Yeah.
Because
Or fall leaves.
you're not. Yeah, well, you're being a dick.
Yeah, you're doing that for you. That's self-serving.
That was for
That's not
you and your Instagram profile.
Nobody's
and
gonna
your,
eat the fucking acorn, lady.
I always want
Don't
to
get
eat
crazy.
I want to eat the acorn. I want to choke on the acorn and go, this is because of you. Like I want to
file
I want
a
to be
suit.
holding my throat going, I told you no acorns. Like
Oh, I've eaten the garnish before and people gotten really mad at me
Yeah.
at like dinner parties and stuff like that. Like, what are you doing?
like a girlfriend
Sir,
is like,
that's
you're
your napkin."
embarrassing me. They do the closed mouth yell, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah,
That's like around the holidays. All these poinsettias.
dude. I just
Fucking enough with the poinsettias.
Yeah, it's enough. It's enough.
I
A
made
couple Cheez-Its in here, will you? I'm starving.
I made a board a couple of weeks ago. I had
You
people.
did? You're
Well-
making boards
Well,
now?
for when I had
Where's the
people, in,
picture?
I had people.
Where's
in,
the
I
picture?
didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't-
where's the pic?
I didn't take
Picture.
it. I was so you were. So, I swear to God, dude.
Oh, I bet it was
From
trash.
the night before I
Probably-
started making it, he
How
was
many
in my
rich-
head.
I'm in your head.
Dude, he was in my fucking
in
head.
people- I can tell
And
him
I'm
in people's
sitting there,
heads.
and I would
Yeah.
open my girl went out and bought everything, and then I knew I was gonna have to make it the next day. It was for
Any
when,
writs on that?
when we got married. No, and I was like, I opened up the thing, and I was like, this is what she bought. I'm like, I might have to go out in the morning and like get more shit. I'm like,
Oh, really?
And I was like, I did
Wait,
it.
were you making a board for people?
Yeah, no, not for my. Yeah, for
I don't
people.
know.
Yeah.
I make a board for myself sometimes.
I think
No, we
Foley's
made it for-
upset he didn't get the invite.
Oh no, he's very.
Oh,
Oh, no,
oh,
it's,
well,
it,
that's
it's,
a
that runs
fucking-
deep. He's very
This guy
upset.
just got married. I didn't get the fucking invite.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I had to pay 2 seats. It's different, you know.
In his defense, he had a
These are finite resources.
city
Very
hall.
finite resources. It was for visa purposes. You know, my lady's from another country, so it was like
Okay.
a
90-day fiance situation.
similar. Yes, it was very run and gun. You know what I mean?
Gotta
and
get her in.
He loves the trashy TV, man.
Oh no, dude! I just started watching 90 Day Fiance with my lady. And do you watch
What
it?
does she think as someone who's coming from another country?
The 90 Day Fiance?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty funny. I had the perspective change of like she watches it and she's like, "Oh, I understand this journey, the journey these girls are making."
Of course.
And I look and I'm like, "Oh, I'm a
Or
fucking
men.
creep."
Wait, are they all from another country? Is that the whole deal?
The whole deal is
Hold on.
Yeah.
The show is so popular now.
It's
that
huge.
they've Now
There's like
they're-
3 spin-offs.
There's like 7.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So now you don't know which way is up and which way is down.
There's-
They have going there.
They
They
come-
have
yeah.
coming here. They have before the 90 days, after the 90 days.
it's
It's a
crazy.
whole. It's a
Does
whole.
any of them
system.
actually get married and stay
yeah,
together?
a lot of them. A portion of them do. Yeah.
Any hotties? What's the deal?
There's a couple.
There's a couple that you're like that. Well, that's the thing. They all have their own separate storylines. So like some of the storylines are based in he has money, she's very young, or it's
Yeah.
based in they don't speak in the same language, or it's based in that that he wants to be something here. Like they all. It doesn't slam one gender. It slams them all.
Yeah.
It doesn't slam one age group. It slams
It's
them all.
young people, old people, race, everything. It's
Everything.
all, it's every
across.
country.
It's every country. It's really across all.
It's Nigeria to
demographics.
Colombia to fucking Poland to it's literally fucking all across the world.
Yeah.
All different genders.
It's
wild.
it's a great show, and they're also. I used to think The Bachelor had the best editors on TV. I think
The
90
Day
has the best.
Fiance
He
editors
loves reality
are fucking,
TV, man.
I
Dude,
watch
we've been
it all-
crushing it.
It's been really good.
I
And
sit there and I'm like, I'm a fucking because I look at the dudes and I just relate to them. I'm like, oh, I'm a fucking wacko.
Why?
Just because I brought this girl over from another country.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my god, they're doing this journey, and I'm just like sitting there, and they just cut to the guys like balding, like
Well-
eating soup out of a can. I'm like, ah, fuck
That's
me.
you, yeah.
That's me.
I want you to
sure.
move up to the heights with me and live with me.
It is nice that she's like, look at their journey, and she's not like, it would be bad if you looked over and she's like, I can't believe she didn't sign that paperwork.
I know, yeah.
She played it wrong. Like
know.
if she's playing like Monday morning quarterback on how to fuck over the guy.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, how do you
Be
know
nice
so
to
much?
the mother. Be nice to the mother.
How do you know so much about visa, laws?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
yeah,
All right,
it's
I want to
great.
get into the game here. We want to get
let's
into
do
play
it.
the game, gang. This is why we're here. This is Are You Garbage? It's everybody's fucking brand new favorite podcast.
Okay, so what's the game? What are we doing?
So the
what-
game
yeah.
is we're going to ask you a series of questions, my friend.
Let me just tell the listeners at home. H. Foley was like, "Come on the podcast," and I go, "Great." And then nothing else was. Literally, I learned the name of this podcast via Mike Cannon's episode, and I go, "I guess I'm garbage. Let's do this." So I don't know anything. I know as much as the listener does.
I think you're. I say you're not garbage, and I say you're the first one that isn't garbage because we've all been garbage. We have Mike Cannon; he's trash.
Yeah,
Donnelly,
of course.
Donnelly was on the fence there.
Nate's a good guy.
Nate,
we got Nate Mack coming up.
Yeah.
Canadian garbage.
I don't think he's garbage, but
he grew up garbage.
He grew up
in
trash,
poverty.
yeah.
But what's your? But this is the other
Which
thing.
I
What's your
didn't think
definition of garbage?
This is kind of it's not based on money.
Well, okay, because the Nathan McIntosh, we all just agreed he's garbage, even though just from knowing that he grew up poor.
It wasn't based
so
on that.
I'm just. I hope I don't
Canadian thing.
I don't know. Canadians. There's some nice people that are Canadian. I don't know. Garbage to me is like.
Hey, I'll say it right now. If you're Canadian,
you're a liar. Like a garbage is a liar asshole.
It's behavior. It's behavior in public. It's not poverty line. It's like if you take your socks off on the fucking plane.
All right, I might be garbage.
You're fucking trash. Do you take your socks off on the plane?
No.
Okay.
I do take my shoes off if I'm in first class.
That's
the only way I won't.
Very admirable move.
I will only take my shoes off if I'm in first class in a lie down seat. That's the only way I think it's appropriate. But I wouldn't
train for 20
but I wouldn't shame.
Jesus Christ.
I also wouldn't shame someone for like the passenger shaming Instagram account. Do you guys follow them?
I've been on it. Yeah.
You got to watch
What about
it.
the girl who has her feet on the screen and she's flipping the channels with her?
That's garbage.
That's garbage.
But
yeah.
you wouldn't say something to her if she was sitting next to you?
I don't know. I think when I follow passenger shaming and I see their posts, I do think more of them are debatable than not.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I don't think that all of them are black and white.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you see a foot in someone's ear and you're like, get the fuck out of here.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, like that whole debate of the guy with the woman reclined and then the guy
where do you
punched
fall
the back.
on that?
That guy's a piece of shit.
I think the guy's a piece of shit because
I
listen,
agree.
like that lands in the life isn't fair category.
Yes.
You're in the last seat of the plane. That sucks.
But it's like he probably did something and he probably bought like the Super Saver fucking ticket that you don't get to choose your seat and like they put you there.
Even beyond that, the chair allows for the woman to recline a certain amount. Okay, it doesn't go back 8 inches. It doesn't go back 3 inches. It goes back 4. Okay, that's the same with life.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it rains when you're supposed to be outside all day.
Yeah.
Like it sucks. But I don't understand who's defending him. And I don't know what happened. The other thing is you don't know what happened before. Like I don't. I don't know
if there was a nice conversation of saying, "Hey."
There was. I think she put it back, and he said, "Hey, do you mind waiting until I'm finished eating?" And she did. And then when he got done, she put it back, and then I guess he fucking freaked out.
That's the thing. Like
he looked like a little fucking bitch. Too.
I don't like the idea of like the punching the back.
Pussy.
But it's like these things online is the land of black and white. That's why it's so much fun sometimes, but it's also why it gets kind of depressing.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's nothing, nothing's click-worthy about the gray area.
No, of these people had a disagreement about the seat.
Yeah.
But I do have a lot of plain opinions. So
yes.
Well, let's get down to the game here.
Okay.
So
I score? Is that what it is?
score.
There's no.
We're just going to determine at
value.
the end whether you're garbage or not.
Okay. I like this.
Which I was leaning toward not garbage. Then you said the thing about your dad with the hamburger. I don't know.
No, listen, we like a good value.
Just to get a little idea here. You grew up in what was the town in Massachusetts?
Outside of Boston called Needham. It's
Needham,
right next to
Massachusetts.
Newton.
That's right.
Also known as Juten. I've come to find
People
out.
do refer to it as Juten. Anti-Semites do.
Your parents were dentists, right? Am I wrong?
No.
Why do you think your parents were dentists?
I don't know. Why are you looking at me like I gave you a fact sheet on the fucking guy? I don't know.
Would you say you grew up upper middle class or a little bit more?
I would call it upper middle class.
Yeah.
I would say, we did not.
I pictured you guys growing up like 50s rich. Like families in the 50s, they weren't like rich, but they had like nice houses and they all had maids. You had a maid, didn't you? You had a living maid.
We didn't call them the maid. I wasn't like, the maid's here. Like, I wasn't like that. We had help around the house.
All right, there you go.
We
What's
had
the
a
name of your
cleaning lady, she had a
landscaper?
Mustang.
My landscaper,
Yeah.
Petrini.
Petrini Landscaping. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
What, do you know him?
At first I thought it was a guy.
I think that
and then
was.
I was like
I think
the
someone,
company.
Don't correct me on that. Don't quote me on that. But I think that's. I can't believe how quickly I pulled that out of my ass. But I
was like you just wrote him a check.
Yeah.
Hit him, Kippy. Go get him.
All right. Have you ever put subwoofers in your car?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Was that big when you were growing up?
No, also not a big thing around where I was. Like
from?
I remember one time growing up, my friend Aaron, he put a tip. Remember that video on YouTube?
The Whistler tip.
The whistle tip. It was like
Bob
all
Rob.
about that woo woo.
I fucking hate the sound of that. When one of those cars drives by, I want to kill who's ever
So
inside
my friend put one of those on his car in high school, and it was funny because
I love it for the joke.
He thought it was cool.
That's tough.
But then it went like it didn't induce the reaction that he thought it would. It was so high pitched that it was actually hilarious.
Yeah,
but it was so annoying
Swing and
that
a
he
miss on
thought
that one.
it was going to be a good idea.
Oh, that's great.
That made me just think of him, and now I'm going to call him. But
Are you familiar with a product known as Sunny Delight?
of course,
Drank it when you were a kid?
never. Didn't like the taste. Thought it was tangy.
Yeah, it was like
bad
chemically.
bad on the back of the throat.
Yeah.
What
Didn't
about
like
Five
it.
Alive?
Nope, don't
fuck
know
is
it.
that?
No connection.
Straight orange juice guy?
Orange juice, minimal pulp.
Wow, Tropicana?
Like we're like leveling pulps. We go orange juice with a little bit of pulp.
Tropicana?
I don't remember. Maybe sometimes we'd get like the good stuff.
Kid's got cash.
Yeah.
Guy's
Sometimes,
Dude, I was such
medium pulp?
I was
Yeah.
such a cunt growing up. I remember my mom would buy pulp. would make her strain the pulp out.
What?
Really?
I was such a cunt.
Sometimes with ice, it was
was-
really
yeah.
good. Orange juice with ice. I love that when I
love
was
it.
sick. Yeah.
I don't know if I ever had that.
Okay.
Little tidbit for the coronavirus people out there.
It's coming, baby. It's coming.
We could all be dead next week. So
True.
Maybe I shouldn't. Joke
All right.
about it.
Have you ever hung out on a couch in a garage?
No.
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 Ooh, classy. That's
Yeah,
up
yeah, yeah.
restaurant.
We got
right
living
there.
rooms. We got second living rooms where I'm from.
That was big. That was big because like when we grew up because there was like a place to go out and like you would
Yeah.
like sneak cigs and drink.
That to me is like that 70s show.
Yeah, a little bit.
like-
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
where'd
yeah.
you guys hang out? Where'd you guys hang
The
out?
second living room. I wasn't
not fucking
joking.
with you,
And
Jerk
waiting
off.
for the maid
Yeah,
to
yeah.
serve a charcuterie.
Yeah. My God.
The second
animal?
living room.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The second living room was always like the TV room. You know,
Sure.
they'd give they didn't want to
Sure.
call it the second living room. Be like, that's the living room, and then that's the TV room.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, you got two fucking living
Yeah,
rooms.
it's two living
A lot
rooms.
of kids that I grew up with called it, their parents called it the great room. In the great
The
room.
great room. Yeah, that's very.
We didn't have a great room.
That's very
had a living room.
Gentile to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
That's very. That is. We go to the great room after first communion.
Yeah.
You know, that doesn't feel Jew.
We had
to
the
me.
family room, the living room, and then
Yeah.
the dining
Yeah,
room.
okay,
Family
exactly.
room, living room, dining room.
Yeah.
All right. We had the living room and then the porch.
Our
garage.
kids, our kids are gonna be like, we had the fallout shelter to escape.
Yeah, we had the
coronavirus.
laundry room we could hang out in if it was clean. Yeah.
The fallout room, the panic room, wherever we want. All right, let's quit screwing around here with
All
this
right.
guy. Let's start playing fucking hardball. a little
Get
bit.
'em, buddy.
All right, Freed. Here we go. Do you or any member of your family have a tattoo of the drummer known as Animal from
No
the Muppet
tattoos.
Show?
No tattoos in my whole family except for one, a couple cousins. But my one cousin, when he got a tattoo, it was all.
Is it? Sorry, go. I'm
It
sorry.
was a tribal armband because he was of the age when that was like a thing.
That was in the 90s or
Yes.
whatever, like early 2000s.
So he. That's a little garbage.
Do you talk to him?
Not anymore.
Not since
Actually,
the ink.
Not. Well, we had other issues, but no.
Is that because is that a Jewish thing, religion,
It
or
was
is it just
a
class like you?
Jewish thing.
Jewish.
What, get a tribal armband?
No, to not.
Oh, yeah,
get it.
no tattoos on the Jews.
No, I wasn't sure how
Some
religious
people
you are,
say
you know?
that
They
it's
won't
not-
bury you in the cemetery.
Well, they say that's a myth.
Oh, is it?
I've never looked into it enough. I had a fleeting thought of getting a tattoo once, and then I was like, you know what? I'm out. I don't want to get it.
That was one of my questions. The big when we were growing up, the big thing was you're getting your like initials in Old English or something, or like your last name.
God.
We were. It was
Well-
like there were certain parts of my town that were just
That and the
trash.
Mountain
Well,
Dew Cone
yeah.
Red.
Suburbs of Boston, the big thing is a Irish,
Like the Shamrock, like the fighting Irish guy.
That
or
was
something. That was big for
those
us.
are the
too.
people that I would have to deal with.
Cross the street when I see them. You know what I mean?
All your
All right, so
McGonagues and shit.
All your Foleys and Ryans.
yeah, all those guys.
So obviously nobody in your family, any articles of clothing, tire covers, or any kind of body art with the individual known as the Tasmanian Devil. No Tasmanian Devil
We weren't
propaganda?
into Taz art. No.
All right. Pretty
I've
good.
seen this. I understand. I understand where these questions are coming
Sure,
from.
you went a little.
I've watched, MTV Spring Break Daytona Beach. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm
Taz-
familiar.
Taz was big at one
Taz
point.
was huge.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to a live professional wrestling event?
Yes.
Ooh,
Many.
Wow. Are you,
Many.
As of recent or childhood? or
Many
what was it?
pay-per-views.
Me too. I've been to
Everyone
yeah.
that came to Boston, we would go. My seats were nicer than what you
Sure.
would think.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
okay.
I've fond memories of Survivor Series and
Yeah.
I was my family, my brother, my dad, and I loved wrestling.
Did you make posters?
No posters, but we would.
Your dad too?
My dad loves wrestling.
Really?
So growing up, my dad would receive. This is actually crazy. There was this wrestling newsletter before the internet. Yeah, that you could get like the inside.
I love the image of your dad like running out to the mailbox to get it.
Hold on,
what's going on?
It gets worse. Growing up.
This kid's garbage.
Yeah,
I know it's more of his dad. I think
I know we gotta have the old man in here.
Yeah, he would have some
of
stories. My dad's would get this magazine that would give you inside wrestling, like stuff you'd find out on the internet. Like it was chat room shit.
Sure.
Before the internet, but he would get it. He didn't want to pay for it, so he would. So my dad's best friend from growing up used to read it first, then send it to us, and then can you imagine?
That's fucking trash.
But now,
can
you imagine like putting something in the mail for your friend on a monthly basis?
Yeah.
You don't even put things in the mail. You don't even put your bills in the mail some months.
Dude, I don't mail things that I'm supposed to mail. I try to, dude. I'll Google anyway around it. I'll go in person.
Absolutely.
I don't mail shit.
This guy was going to bat for my family, and it would sit in our toilet until the next month. Yeah,
that's fucking wild.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of questions on this one, okay? Now, did you ever own or have a collection of the following items? All right. Okay. Now, please note that all collections must be answered no to not be considered garbage. You understand what I'm saying?
You have to go nose across the board.
Got to be nose across the board.
No, collections.
Ready. Or any of these items ever in your house. Swords of any kind.
No.
Nunchucks.
No.
Yo-yos.
No.
Chinese stars.
No.
Never had a Chinese star growing up?
No, not even thought of
it. Dude, what?
I know you did, scumbag.
No, I had a couple of nunchucks. I'm not going to lie here. What's a couple of martial artists between friends? You know?
No Asian fighting paraphernalia in my house.
I did have my own chopsticks.
What about him has so far, did you think he was going to answer yes to any of those?
Chinese star, I thought I would get.
No.
Just hang in there. All right?
Dude, I
What about Beanie Babies?
Yes.
Oh. There you go. See?
That's
an investment, though. At one point, that was a financial move.
This is all like hinging on Jewiness. Like, I flinch on the subway when the dancers come through. Like I'm that type of Jew. So like the Beanie Babies. Like my grandmother was in.
Really?
Love. Yeah. My grandmother was like down with the beanies.
Are they still floating around the family at all?
I don't
Are they
think
in a basement or anything?
She was so in, and then the McDonald's Beanie Babies were like a huge deal. My grandmother was like in on that shit.
McDonald's Beanie. I knew the Chinese knockoff Beanie Boo. That was a big deal.
I didn't realize. No, are you fucking with me? Please tell me your Beanie Boos?
Beanie Boos. I looked it up. Chinese knockoff.
You're fucking trash.
Ever played darts before?
Yeah.
Trash. Lawn darts.
I think they outlawed that. They outlawed that in like the 20s, dude. What are you talking about?
Those are the ones you like flip up and then they like
There's
stick
like a big
into
spike.
the ground.
Yeah, killing people.
They were gone when I was a kid, but there would always be like one in the back of somebody's garage.
Yeah, a rusty one.
Yeah.
No, I never had those.
Ever pick any of the following? Belly button.
Have I picked my belly button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody has.
Nose? 10 minutes ago.
Butthole.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
What feels better than that?
Oh, man.
Just to
Did you ever get henned up with an itch and you get in there? That's
a little...
It's like a week's vacation, baby. Come on.
A fingernail that's a little too long, a butthole a little too wet. Is there anything better? I mean, that's vacation.
That's far from garbage, buddy. That is high class. That's 1% right there, baby.
That's an extra 10 minutes in the shower.
Oh, dude.
Are you kidding me? You're like, I don't know if this is wrong or right.
Yeah.
I've had a big thing with my taint lately. I don't know what it is.
All right. We don't need to know.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little different when you say it, okay? Your taint looks like the fucking access road to something.
I would really scrub it down there, man.
All right, enough. I can't hear about your taint. I'm sorry. I can't. I got to draw the line.
Now you know what the
we got to stop comedy. I can't hear about your taint.
Have you heard of exfoliant?
Oh, God.
Now you know what the dog's feeling when he's licking his balls. He's probably in paradise.
Yeah. It's a good day to be a dog.
Jesus Christ. All right, this goes back to travel. Have you ever bought food in the terminal, taken it on the plane, and eaten it there?
No.
Like a meal.
I'm against this.
Against it.
Whoa,
Thank you.
Whoa.
You can't be bringing like a burger or something.
Here's my test.
Smell.
Here's
you can't do it.
Here's my
lay it
motto.
on
a snack.
Lay it on me.
No.
I also want to know what you travel.
I want to know. What I say is you're allowed to bring anything on the flight that doesn't stick to the wall.
Perfect.
So if I can take your pre-flight snack and throw it against the wall and it doesn't stick, you're on the plane. You're good.
M&Ms,
crackers,
peanuts,
peanuts,
whatever.
No, but if I take
a burger,
but if you come in with a pulled pork sandwich,
come on.
that
People
pulled pork
are doing
sandwich
it,
will
man.
stick against the wall.
People are fucking doing
Dude,
it. You don't travel that much. People are fucking
People are
doing
doing it. I don't do it. It's just not right. I think that's worse than the shoes off thing with socks on.
100.
I
I think it's especially since it's the shoes off with socks is like common now, especially if on a longer flight.
Sure,
it's everybody's
especially
doing
with a thick new sock. If you're working good socks,
for sure, I'm all about it. Especially if you're flying to Europe or to LA or whatever from New York, I'm on board. But I've seen people do no sock, like take their socks off, and I saw one guy cut his fucking toenails.
Yeah,
on a way to Europe.
That's
one time.
crazy.
Some huge Russian dude.
I think also a lot of this stuff
eat 'em?
is foreigners intermingling, not knowing.
Like that might be socially acceptable
because like the flight to Europe, like that makes sense to me. Like not to say meant to be like a USA all the way thing, but I feel like we've had these conversations amongst us.
Yes.
I know that last night I sat next to this date, okay? There was a date next to me, and I was like starving. I didn't eat all day.
Where were you?
Went to a sushi place in like West Village.
By yourself?
Just by myself.
Ah, that's classy.
Put headphones in.
Dinner by himself, sushi?
Always. So I put in some headphones, but they seat me right next to this date. And I got a Diet Coke, and I'm like, you're eating by yourself with headphones on, so you just turn into a big fat fucking animal. Huffing down
sound,
sushi.
you don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything.
You're just going.
I'm just going. And at one point, like, I take a sushi and I put it down and I take a sip of soda and like you have that, and I just go, bleh, and I burp. And oh my, and then like all of a sudden I find myself.
Check back in, yeah.
And I check back in and I look over and this is like nice looking couple next to me. Where I've definitely ruined their day, but then I was like, I turned off the podcast I was listening to, like Jared, fucking quiet down, you horse. And then I like listen into them, and there was a moment where I go, maybe they don't speak English, and I was like, in my mind, if they didn't speak English, it would have been better.
It would have been fine.
It would have been fine. But like a burp is a burp is a burp. Like what am I talking about?
In Russian, Mandarin, it's a burp.
But I do think when you don't speak the language of the people you're around, you think that there's some sort of like window, like we have, like you're in a booth a little bit. I think you forget. So it goes both ways. I'm saying, foreign person cutting the nails, being like, I speak German. Who the fuck knows? I'm clipping my toes in German.
Yes.
They don't
understand.
They don't get it.
It's
I'm
considered
from
a
a far off
delicacy.
land. So I understand.
And also, but aside, what are you traveling? You sweats, jeans.
So
what do you do?
I have a very specific.
You travel a lot.
I travel a good amount. I have been recently. I'm lucky enough to do that. So I go sneakers, Lululemon pants, black T-shirt, Lululemon sweatshirt, hat, Bose headphones. I want to be
clean.
All black.
Lululemon.
That's clean.
All Lululemon. I want wicking moisture technology.
Are they like sweatpants?
I do like the joggers. I don't want the ones that they have to cut at the ankle.
Yeah. And
I have to have zip pockets, and I don't want to like wear a belt. Like I want to be so sleek that I never break stride through TSA.
Yeah.
So I'm going after the podcast.
Dude, you got to do it.
To rob a Lululemon?
It feels good.
What's a pair of slacks that Lululemon is on you?
Well, they have that new slack material.
150?
Yeah. You're investing. I only have 2 pairs of them. It's not like I have a bunch of them.
Holy shit.
The big thing with sweats, though, is you need the zip. That's a pro
zip.
move.
I have a back pocket zip
with
with the front that is open for my phone. So the back pocket, I can put like an ID, zip it up.
That's great.
Okay.
Walk right through. I also, Lululemon underwear.
Classy. This guy's all classy. You're asking him about Sunny Delight?
Yeah,
He's got Lululemon underwear.
I was insulted. I was insulted by the question, but I didn't bring it up. So,
you ever have a Hawaiian pizza?
No. What are we doing?
I haven't had Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza
He had
seems
it
like
today, I think.
See, Hawaiian pizza feels like what people have when they like imagined Hawaiian
yeah.
pizza.
Oh yeah,
Like it wasn't like the people in Hawaii
what
are
tropical bullshit can we put on this? That's what like some guy in Brooklyn said.
There's a Sunny D on top of it.
All right, this is from one of our from one of the dumpsters. Calling the fans dumpsters.
You just made that one up,
dude. You guys are an SNL parody of a podcast that just started.
Sure, yeah.
It's so funny because
he's flying by the seat of his pants over here.
I didn't know. I don't know if SNL has done this bit, but like two guys starting a podcast, and then episode 1 being like, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on, rate, review, subscribe.
Push heavy,
no,
baby.
come on, you gotta give me those 5 stars. You haven't even started the show yet.
Yeah,
You're just like,
no,
the dumpsters. I gotta hear from the dumpsters. And they're like, wait,
Where
we
my
have nicknames
trash
already.
trucks at? Where my trash trucks?
Get on the Patreon. The Patreon's $5.99 a month. You're gonna get an extra episode of the Garbage Time
Every day.
every day.
Every day you get a new
I
episode.
love what you're doing. I love that you came out.
I think we're doing it the right way.
I think you are. I know. I'm agreeing with it, but it's so funny
Yeah,
now
yeah,
that
no.
like all of these things
the
are
little
now
things, yeah.
ingrained. Like we all know the things.
Yeah. Yep.
So like I remember when I started you up, like I knew how. I was like, I know how to direct this. This large cruise ship.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that we need people to make it their Instagram stories, which you should ask people to do. Make it their Instagram stories that they're listening.
You heard J-Train. Make it your fucking Instagram
Make your
story.
Instagram stories.
So
Cocksuckers.
but I knew when like when I fired J-Train started like 7, 8 years ago now. So like now I look back, I'm like, man, if I could get that restart, I'd be up on the charts. They'd see me, I understand.
Yeah.
But it was it's funny that like when I started you up, we were like, okay, like I remember like Jordana, who's the co-host, she was like, I was like, we got to get them to rate, review, subscribe. I knew all the pieces, but it's like, because we're all comics, so we all know people with podcasts. We've all been guests on one.
Yeah.
If you're outside of this world, like, it's like when someone's like, oh, you're putting up stand-up on Instagram. It's like, yeah, we follow
I follow
30
500
comedians.
Yeah. So it's like everyone's doing it.
The one person that follows you is going to go, this is the best ever.
I get free comedy? Yeah, of course.
So it's like,
Well, it's like, we've also heard 15,000 comedians be like, rate, review, subscribe,
Of
rate,
course.
review, subscribe, rate, review, subscribe. Yeah.
that SNL
It's hack
parody
at
is
this
coming.
point. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
coming in
yeah.
2 weeks.
That's
I promise
funny.
you.
It'll be on our tombstone. So, as I said, this is from one of the dumpsters.
Okay.
Oh, my God, dude. That makes my fucking
No
skin
good?
crawl.
Dumpsters
The
no
dumpster
good?
flies.
Dude, everything you do.
What about
is
the sanitation
Everything
department?
you do is 10% too corny.
I'm going to
It's
tell you.
fucking 10%
no,
too corny.
Foley is on to something. These are great merch.
Yeah.
Okay? Just a
We
dumpster
can
on a
sell
hat.
waistband. We can sell waste baskets and stuff, you know?
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I went a different direction, but that's okay.
All right, this is from our buddy
We're
Brian.
going to get trash liners. We'll get
A couple of hefty bags. You supply hefty bags.
talc powder.
This is from our buddy Brian down the shore.
Okay.
That's trash.
And then Seattle City, you're calling in.
Garbage. Ah, I love
He is
Seattle
from
City.
Seattle.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
Have you-
No, he wasn't from Avalon. The Garbage Podcast, they don't listen to something
No,
else.
that's Wildwood and Sea Isle.
Yeah.
How do you know down there?
I did a summer in Avalon.
Ah, nice.
Of course you did.
Because I went to Penn State. And then,
Oh, that's right.
and then everyone, like a bunch of guys in my house, we all got a house after I graduated. The summer
Yeah.
after I graduated, we got a house down in Avalon and like
Speaking of which,
fucking lost control.
At the
Yeah.
Princeton, the Whitebriar.
yeah,
I used to call the Princeton the lazy river because all you do, it's so big that you just kept walking in
Just go-
circles.
yeah, just go around the big loop, yeah.
And then the Whitebriar had the sushi. Yeah. And then you go to the no shower happy hour in Sea Isle.
At the OD. Or
Yeah,
the,
I know all about that stuff.
Yeah.
Never mind. Penn State, complete garbage. There you go.
There's a garbage element at Penn State.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Most of my high school went. I went to
Yeah.
Council Rock, so
Okay.
everybody went to. It
I
was
know
like,
Council Rock. I
Yeah,
know
everybody
it
went
all.
to Penn
Everybody went to Penn State.
Yeah.
What does that stadium hold? 100,000?
110,000, maybe 111.
fucking
Yeah.
insane.
I had forgotten about that, but that goes to my next and final
Wait,
question.
hold on. I get to ask Brian's questions. Ever had a party ball?
Yes.
Coors Light party
Yeah,
ball?
yeah, yeah.
I feel like they phased out though. That's a great idea.
Party ball is a very generational thing. Like we had those. It was like the keg that was a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the disposable keg, right?
Totally.
You could,
And
like, it was
we
like,
had it in the woods. That was like a high
Yeah.
school. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely had that.
Yeah. What'd you drink in college? What was like the go-to?
Natty Light?
Vodka soda. We were
Vodka soda.
yeah,
Vodka soda
fraternity
guy.
guys. We
Yeah,
all
for
want to look
sure.
thin, you know.
For
Like
sure.
that
We
was-
gotta watch the carbs,
You gotta
baby.
watch the carbs. And we used to go out and we'd be like vodka soda, vodka soda, vodka soda, vodka soda, vodka soda. Like we didn't even have like that was like the joke.
yeah,
Is that
vodka
like
soda, vodka soda, vodka
yeah,
soda.
but we did Natty Light, of course,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like to keep it, the cheap beer.
I
But,
remember when Red Bull vodkas hit.
oh, our-
They were taking people out left and right.
we called them bone saws. Bone saw.
Oh, I like
that
a
would
good
go
Red Bull
cut
vodka.
ya.
Those early days at the Raven. That's all.
Well,
I say.
it's Red Bull vodka. Like when you start to think about it, you're like, man, what a dumb concept. An upper and a lower in the
dude,
same
that's-
fucking
oh.
drink. And just oof.
And when you were
Bad.
drinking them when you were 22 or 20
just-
or whatever, and just like no holds barred,
no, just
like
it's
10
a
of
bad
them a night.
recipe.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
it
would
was
like
bad.
fuck you up in a weird way.
You wake up
Yeah.
the next day like all shaky and stuff. Yeah, they would get you.
That was before the sugar free.
Yeah, well,
remember them
free
people,
sugar
and then
free.
you get these guys that were like, "No, make sure they're the sugar free." It's like, yeah, they ain't saving.
Yeah,
anybody.
that'll really slow it
Yeah.
down. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. All right, I got one more, and that's it. I have, which I think you probably answered with I forgot you went to Penn State. Have you ever tailgated a sporting event with no intention of going into the game?
I went to 4 games in my 4 years at Penn State.
Wow.
Really?
I went to 4 games.
What?
Yeah, I was the tailgate czar for my fraternity. It's a passed down position.
So, tailgate czar's kind of trashy.
King of Kings.
King of Kings.
So we would. My fraternity was known for its tailgate when it was really.
What fraternity?
It was Beta Theta Pi, which if you Google right now, there's been very tragic news from the fraternity in recent events. So it's one of those things. It's like it's funny. It's not funny, but it's like with anything college. The more you Google, the worse it will get.
Of
you know,
course,
like don't Google Penn State, you'll find some bad stuff.
Sure, yeah,
don't
yeah.
Google Beta Theta Pi, you'll find some bad stuff.
Yeah.
But when I was there, this was kind of when my group, my generation, we all were nice guys, and everyone wanted to be successful and have fun and all that stuff. But we used to have a tailgate where we would basically like 400 people would show up like every week, and so food? I would. The tailgate czar was a passed down position. Every year, 2 guys would have it, and we would Friday we'd go to like the market and get like 3 types of chicken, steak tips, pork loin, chips.
Doing it right.
We get a pallet of beer.
Yeah, they were big.
You go to the beer store, and then Saturday morning we were up at like 6 a.m. Like we called it pots and pans. You go around the house with pots and pans and ring them. Some people would wake up.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah, we go to the field, and like the pledges would help us, and you get out there. We had this place called Lot D25, which was like a very like specific area where we'd set up a grill that was about the size of this table. So it was like a like a 6-foot grill. It was a made for events, not just like
it wasn't
your regular
like
grill
for your deck.
So we'd have the grill going this way, and then a table creating an L, and that would be like the outer perimeter of our party. And then going back, it was just a field, and then the woods kind of like cupped us off. Like
nice.
So we had like a little fenced
natural
out area.
land barriers. I like
exactly.
it.
So
strategic.
Then what would happen was when we first were doing it, we do it at the tailgate field. Penn State is built for tailgating. If you've ever been there, it's a stadium surrounded by just fields and fields and fields. So it's built in a way that not a lot of schools are built, especially land-wise. So we used to be in the part of the tailgate fields where it was car. So we would be kind of on top of other people.
Sure.
We'd have so much issues with like someone throwing someone a beer and then it would hit an old guy in the head. Like it was like that type of shit. Where it's like, and then like
I don't want to laugh at that, but it's
But like a dad being like walking away bleeding, being like, "Boys will be boys." Like I'm at a tailgate.
Sure.
Who cares? But we were like, we'd had enough of those accidents that someone's like, it was funny. It was as if it was like Lois and Clark.
Yeah.
They were like, I found better pastures.
I think there's some land on the east side.
Exactly.
If you walk over the hill and keep going.
So we made a big change one year to this Lot D25 where it had this like natural land barriers. And we get there at like 6 a.m. and I would go up to cars because then you'd have those people like work in the parking lot. They'd be like, park there, park there. So as the people would tell them to park near us, I would go up to them kind of with like a crowd control and just be like, hey, I'm just going to let you know what's going on.
We're going to get a little wild over here. There's a lot of people.
You guys, we have food, we got beers, we got breakfast burritos. If you're here early, we'd make breakfast. People would.
You get this way for free?
Yeah, the fraternity would pay for it, and then we'd just invite everyone. When I started doing it, I started taking money from other. Like I started being like, "Hey, lacrosse house, if you want to come, throw us this much."
X
like
amount to get in.
And then you're all free to come. We're not gonna like stamp tickets at the door, but like you are.
Yeah, you're contributing to as a team.
We'll have it set up. We just want your money to get it set up. So
smart.
Yeah, so we would have this huge thing, and then girls. You just want girls to come. So. We'd set this up.
It's all college ever is.
All college.
If I do this, girls will come.
Exactly.
That's literally all it is. Dude, we have a party, girls will come. Halloween, it's all just about girls coming.
The tailgate was so known, like so regular, that people would like sleep at a girl's dorm room, and then they wouldn't even go home. They go straight to the tailgate because they'd be like, there's breakfast there waiting. So it was a very nice thing. Right. You just see a guy limping over the horizon coming towards you.
Wearing
like,
wearing a beat-up polo or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So then, so cars would come over, and I'd go, hey, listen, we have beer, we have vodka, we have all this food. You're more than welcome to have any of it if you want. Please. But understand that there's going to be like a lot of people here that you might not want to be around.
Sure.
You're free to go. I would just move your car now or pull up a seat and have a great time, but know that you've been warned.
Yeah.
And
You're gonna catch a beer today.
90. Yeah, you're
catching a 90
watch
light to
out.
the dome.
We're throwing beers and we're lofting them.
I'm the
to try
czar,
and catch
baby.
'em.
I'm
Yeah.
throwing beers today.
That's right. So most of the time, 90% of the time, they go, "Thank you."
Yeah,
and then
of
get in their
course.
car and drive the fuck away. Then there'll be the 10% that were like, we had people that were like coming back, like repeat, guests, like,
yeah.
Oh, we had the best time last
you
week.
guys are here again.
Yeah,
Crazy. No
oops.
way.
Yeah, so we do the tailgate every
awesome.
week, and my job was more tailgate than it was football. So that's so I never really went to games.
Wow, that's great.
Long story short, Jared, garbage.
Thank you.
100%.
I don't know about 100%. Your dad is for sure more than you.
Lululemon underwear, that's fucking pretty nice.
That's classy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sushi by himself. What's your sushi order, real quick? What do you get?
I like when they do something special, but I don't like too much of like I don't like too much American on my sushi.
I'm a simple guy. I like the tuna,
Yeah,
avocado.
I like a salmon,
sure.
simple salmon roll with like not a roll like with the salmon on top.
Ooh, sashimi guy.
I like a sashimi.
guy's class.
I
Never
like
mind.
a eel and avocado roll is always a favorite of mine. A dragon roll.
You're
I
making
like
him
those.
sick. He doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not a big
He's a
sushi.
chicken
Sorry.
fingers guy.
Ugh, we know the type. Yeah, no fun.
All right, so Jared, one more time. You're going to be at Laugh Boston, March 18th through the 19th, or 19th through the 21st.
March 19th through the 21st is Laugh Boston, and then I'm gonna be in. Oh, I'm gonna be in Philly.
Uh-oh.
So you got Philly people, right?
Yeah, for sure.
June. I'll be in Philly in June.
Punchline or Helium?
Punchline.
Punchline.
So I'll be there in June. I hope the link is out. And I'll be at Gotham April 17th and 18th. So if you want to come on out, jaredfree.com. Yeah, that's where I do it.
Awesome. Check it out.
Kippy, what do you got?
Everything's just Kevin Ryan Comedy on all social media, kevinryancomedy.com for dates. I got a bunch of Connecticut dates coming up, Jersey, PA. Check it out. And yes, rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend.
Just like Kippy said, rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend. We need it. All right, follow us. We got the...
Instagram is at Are You Garbage. Yeah.
That's right. Are You Garbage? H. Foley on Ice on Twitter and Foleygrams on Instagram. Give us a follow. And take Jared's tip. What do they have to do? They have to story.
All they got to do is screenshot that they're
yeah.
listening.
Screenshot that you're
and
listening.
then post it as their story.
Post it as your story.
200 people will see it passively. They all want
Love
to
it.
look and tag both of you guys. You guys will send them a heart. You know, it's
Yeah,
right.
We'll,
nothing
we'll
to do.
repost it. Yeah. All right.
We love you guys.
See you guys. Thanks.
Thank you. Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is the Are You Garbage podcast. I am your host, H. Foley. Sitting to my, I don't know,
I'm
my
90.
immediate right.
I'm 110 miles away from you. What are you talking about, you fucking idiot?
And that's the way he likes it, folks. Kevin James Ryan, everybody. Give him a nice big round.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy to be in my kitchen right now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate it. This is the first time we're recording on this, so hopefully it works out.
Everybody's doing this bullshit. Hey,
I
tough
know.
break, man. The
That's-
Corona times, you get a little bit shittier of a product. You know what I mean? But the
that's-
content's still going to be good.
That's what I'm happy about. Everybody is recording digitally, so bear with us. I'm trying to find out better solutions as well moving forward. So, but happy to be here. Thanks for tuning in.
Very nice. We appreciate everybody rating, reviewing the podcast, everybody sharing the podcast, everybody subscribing on YouTube, everybody subscribing on iTunes. And we have a very, very special guest with us today. Ooh. She's not only an amazing podcaster, you can see her just about everywhere. She's also given us a little bit of tips and a little bit of advice, and I'm a very good friend to Are You Garbage, our good friend Tracy Carnazzo, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys. I did my hair. I put on some makeup, nothing crazy, just like a daytime look.
Fantastic. I feel
You're
like
welcome.
Michael Strahan and Kelly Ripa over here
Right?
doing this broadcast like this. How the fuck is Michael Strahan?
He's not on that show anymore.
He's on Good Morning America. No, but he's on Good Morning America.
Yeah, but he's not on Kelly and Ryan because my mom tells me about it every single day.
Yeah,
right.
That was a big to-do when he left. He just kind of rolled out and bounced.
Yeah.
He didn't
On his
tell
wife
her.
too, apparently.
She was pissed.
He pulled the same thing on his wife, Kippy.
Did he really?
Yeah, he met some flight attendant or something. I think that's why he's working so much. Talk about garbage. He's working to cover the fucking divorce.
Cover the alimony
I
payment.
understand that.
Dude, he got crucified for that divorce. Crucified. Now he's on fucking 15 shows.
He's a straight up Joey Fatone now.
He is.
Yeah.
Is Joey Fatone still operating? Talk about garbage.
Yeah, he hosts a lot of shows. He hosts every like Food Network show, and yeah.
I saw Kelly Ripa in the streets. She is ageless. That woman. She is.
Yeah, she's very
else.
tiny. She I used to live in Sag Harbor, and she had a place right by me, and I used to run into her in town all the time. And she's probably around, I would say, 72 pounds.
Yes, yeah. She looks like she's smaller than you would even think. Like you think she's small, and then you see her, like, holy shit, she's bite-sized.
She looks evil behind the curtain. I bet you she's brutal. I bet you she's brutal to the waiter. I'll tell you that. She ain't cool to the waiter.
I'll tell you this, between me, you, Tracy, and the lamppost, I used to have quite a crush on her back in the day when she started with Regis. I gotta be honest, I was goo gaga over her. On days I would stay home sick, you know what I mean? Huh?
She was your girl? She was like your celebrity crush?
Oh my God, I loved.
That's trashy, Kippy. That's a weak celebrity crush.
You're in love with the daytime TV host.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You ever see that one lady on General Hospital? I love her.
I used to be pretty into Regis, so I get it.
Is that true, Tracy?
I gotta go to Tracy's house.
I grew up with Reg. I even use Aspercream because Aspercream is aspirin free.
Is Regis still alive or did he die?
Regis is alive.
I mean, question mark for the next few months, but right now he's good.
Speaking of which, talk about the garbage being sad. Kenny Rogers lost Kenny Rogers over the weekend.
I know, that's so sad. I used to go to right on Queens Boulevard in Queens. He had a Kenny Rogers Roasters, and I used to.
Wait, you've actually been the one?
I have. I was very little.
We can stop the podcast right now. Holy shit! This kid's trash. Kenny Rogers Roasters, folks. Talk about an unprecedented situation.
I remember there being some kind of cornbread.
I bet you there was. I bet you Kenny made a mean cornbread.
I didn't even know those were real. This is the first time Tracy, you're telling me that they were real, and you've also been there. I thought it was just a bit this whole time. I didn't know it was real.
They're very real. So my two grandmothers used to be best friends, and they were like pretty into roasted chicken. So we used to go to different roasted.
Do you have any family members who were into roasted chicken?
That we would be at Roy Rogers sometimes. Do you remember when Roy Rogers had the honey roasted chicken?
Yeah, I remember Roy Rogers all day. Loved them. I remember when they weren't just on the
honey roasted, and then we would stop in at I'm gonna date myself right now, at a Boston Chicken. That was before it was Boston Market.
Boston Chicken, yeah, that's what it first came out as.
Yes, and then we would stop in at Kenny Rogers.
What, the San Diego Chicken put a fight up on them?
No, they were more than just chicken.
Yeah, they were just chicken when they opened. The only two things on the menu were just some sides, and then you could get chicken or a chicken pot pie, and that was it.
That was it, yeah. And listen, I don't know, especially in New York, a lot of fast food places in New York it looks like fucking downtown Beirut. It's not a good scene when you go in there. But, I mean, they do know their way around a chicken sandwich in Boston Market, for sure.
Because they're using real chicken. They're actually cutting it from a chicken that used to be alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boston Market's awesome.
It's okay. Relax.
I like their mashed potatoes.
See, I'm not really into fast food whatsoever. The only thing that I really eat that's like from somewhere is pizza.
Like fast food pizza?
No, like regular pizza. Like I don't really eat fast food at all.
Yeah. I don't eat it that much anymore either.
Yeah,
see, I consider, this is how trashy I am. I consider fast food pizza would be like Domino's, Pizza Hut.
Oh no, I don't
Caesars.
eat that. That's not real. No.
What?
Yeah.
You don't like Little Caesars?
Well, you're New York Italian. I mean, she's not.
I'm like real.
Yeah, she's New York Italian. She's not eating fucking Domino's and
and I don't drink or smoke pot, so I'm definitely not eating Domino's.
Can hear a grandmother right now. Desgraciado, Domino's. What's wrong with you?
Like that.
Yeah.
See, I am garbage, but I do not eat. I don't eat fast food at all.
Wow. Yeah, I don't either.
Well,
Foley loves it.
Oh, dude, I would eat fast food. Man, it's not good. And
I cook everything I eat.
I know how bad it is, and I still do it. Like I know you can feel it when it does to your body after you eat it. Speaking of which, look at my quarantine fucking acne.
It happens.
It's bad. I never get pimples. I got one here, one here, one here.
Are you changing your sheets, Foley?
What do you mean?
Sheets.
So, like,
He doesn't
adhesives
have
and stuff?
sheets.
Your pillowcases.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah, we change all that.
I have a feeling that Tracy's like, definitely garbage, but also she's got some things that she's very, kind of bougie about. I'm sure.
I'm a little bougie. I am a little bougie, but then I also am very, very garbage.
Sure. Where in New York are you from, Trace?
Yeah, let's get
Queens,
into it. Let's start dropping this down.
I'm from Forest Hills, but I live in Kew Gardens now, which is about 1 mile away.
Okay.
Holy shit, you still live out there?
I still do. I mean, I've lived other places, but this is where I've landed.
So you grew up in New York City.
I did.
What kind of just a little bit of background stuff here? What kind of work did your mom and dad do, or whoever you grew up with?
So my mom is a Catholic school kindergarten teacher, and actually,
woman of the community.
She was for 25 years, and now she works in a public school.
With the animals.
Yes.
Animal.
With the public school animals. And then my father, he passed away, but he used to work for the New York City Housing Authority as a carpenter, and he worked in the Queensbridge projects, he worked in the South Bronx projects, and he worked in Ravenswood projects.
Jeez, Christ.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And who's from the old country, as they say?
So my father's side of the family was closer to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
My mother's side of the family. So this is really fun because, when you get into Ancestry DNA, and I did that, the 23andMe, and my mother swore to God that her mother was not Italian.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I turned up with my results. I'm 89% Sicilian.
Wow.
And
Holy
my mom's like,
shit.
no, we're kind of Irish. And I'm like, yeah, we're not.
Yeah, we're not.
I don't know.
89% Sicilian.
Yeah, so
They just send you a switchblade back in the mail?
basically. I got made
And a clove of garlic, yeah.
Yeah, no shit. You get made when that happens.
So you have
to find the results at a social club down in Little Italy.
It says well, my aunt, so my grandfather's sister, she used to deal cards at the social clubs in Little Italy. They're my father's family is from Little Italy, from I think it was like Monroe Street over there. They're actually from there, and that's where she used to deal cards.
Nice. Little Italy's got a little trashy.
Yeah, well, Italians themselves, it's like they're kind of trashy, but they're the things that they like real bougie with. You know what I mean? A lot of jewelry and stuff like that. Like they're flashy.
Yes,
they're flashy.
Very, very. We like to call it gaudy.
Gaudy, exactly, gaudy. That's the perfect. It's like they have you guys have like the white Christmas trees and shit, and
Yes,
very.
Also, your communion dress. Your communion dress is supposed to be like a little wedding dress, and you're supposed to have as much lace and frill on it as possible.
Yes, yeah.
Wearing a garter belt.
Like I tried to like minimize that at my communion because I already knew that I didn't want to be judged. Like we don't have my mom, she lives in Forest Hills. She doesn't have like a marble statue in front of the house.
Yeah, like a fountain with a tiger or something.
Yeah, I remember when I was in high school, I was like, Mom, why can't we get like a Mary on the half shelf for the garden?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you wanted one, yeah.
Yeah, I did, because everyone in my class had one.
All your friends have one, yeah. That is that is Italian. That's like New York,
right?
Northeast Italian garbage.
Do you think that a lot of people know what that is? It's like a statue of the Virgin Mary, and she's in a little band shell.
Yeah, of course. She's doing like the touchdown symbol.
Yes.
Yeah, she's just got a pick six. I think people in Philly. I think people in Philly, New York, Boston know that. Like, I've had friends with that. You know what I mean? Same thing.
That's how you knew that it was like a good house. You were like, oh, Mary's.
That's a very New York thing. That's a good house right there. They're good people.
Right. I was like, Mom, why can't we get Mary on a half shell? She's like, go inside. Shut up.
God, that was a big thing with like blue collar trashy people back in the day too was if they had a picture of John F. Kennedy hanging somewhere in the house.
Really?
Oh yeah, he was.
Man.
He was the guy?
Just so you know, Trace, Kevin and I are both Irish garbage.
No, I know that. I could see that.
She's like,
She couldn't tell from my quarantine pimples.
See, for us, if you had, most people like in their car, they would have like a prayer card with like Padre Pio on it.
Okay, we always have
that's the
saints.
Italian JFK.
Yeah,
we always have saints.
Yeah,
Saints
you would have
in
like
the car, yeah.
hanging like on the visor, like a prayer card or something. Yeah. But JFK was huge because he was the first Irish president or the first Catholic president. So he was like our fucking,
first Irish Catholic president ever.
He was the first hot president.
Oh, he was
a yeah
beast. That guy was fucking something else.
Can you imagine if him and his brother were around today? They'd be busted 20 different ways to Sunday. They had birds running in and out of the Oval Office in there. Make Clinton look like a schoolboy.
Yeah, true.
All right, let's ask some questions, Trace. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
Very nice. Kepi, you want to start it off? You want me to start it off?
Start it off. Let's do some of some of the basic ones.
Now, being an old school Italian, a lot of this is going to be because I grew up with a couple of kids like that, and there's no way this is going to fly with her.
Sure, I know. Yeah.
There's no way you're going to be garbage on a lot of these. I think, especially the basic questions.
You're just not asking the right questions if you don't think that I'm garbage.
No, I know, but like what I'm saying,
it's a different kind of garbage.
Yeah. Technical.
Well, okay, we'll start with this. What kind of soap did you have growing up?
My mother was like a Dove bar kind of girl, and then when the Dove body wash came out, it was big in the house. A big Dove body wash with a little poof.
That's good.
Dove body wash is a step above Dove bar, but I tell you what, I bought a Dove bar the other night at the grocery store because that was all they had, but it was still nice. Took a nice shower with it.
Nice and smooth.
Dude, that's all I use. I use the pink Dove bar.
Yeah. So my grandmother used to use the pink. We use the white.
Yeah, the pink's great. I feel like a lady. It's awesome. Again, the feminine side.
Grandmoms always did have pink soap, didn't they? What was up with that?
It matched the tile.
Yeah.
What grocery store did you have growing up?
Key Food.
It's pretty good. Key Food's nice. There's one right up the street. Key Food is the rich. Key Food is the nicer grocery store in Astoria.
But see now, can I just say something about Key Food? Key Foods are privately owned; they're franchises, so Key Food could go either way.
It could be hit or miss because I one with a miss. That makes sense.
I don't think I had it wasn't a high end grocery store. I worked at the Key Food, by the way. That was my first job.
What'd you do? I worked at a grocery store too.
I was the cashier. I'm a girl. There's no other job that you could do at a grocery store when you're a girl.
Yeah. I was a cashier too.
Were you the sassy cashier? Did you give attitude?
Yeah, it was kind of fun. I remember I worked there when ketchup potato chips came out, and we used to buy a bag and like share them.
Ketchup potato.
Do you want paper or plastic?
There was no paper.
No paper.
Dude, New York is only plastic, man. You go out, Trace, you might not know. You go out, like we grew up, it's paper or plastic. I'm in Jersey now, and it's all paper. There's plastic's only New York. They give you 10,000 plastic bags when you're there.
Well, now, it was banned for a little while, and now that everyone's dying of, the plague, they're letting us use the regular plastic bags again. But no, we didn't have a choice. And I worked there, and then it turned into a CVS, and I just worked there. It's like whatever this building was.
Really?
I just worked there.
You came with the lease.
Who are you, Kramer? What the fuck?
She's like,
like what? I literally, if this is a whorehouse, I will do what I have to do.
That's fucking crazy. They're like doing construction. You're there, like I'm just waiting for you to open. I'm the bagger. I'm the cashier.
Yeah. Did you have to like take some time off while they redid the place?
Yeah, I wasn't like I didn't go seamlessly through them. I worked at Key Food when I was younger, and then years later when it became a CVS, I was like, okay. I work here. I know the building,
That's super
It's not like it closed on a Friday, opened up as a CVS on a Monday.
And I still had my Key Food shirt on.
Yeah.
What's going on? I'll tell you what, just to backtrack a little bit, I love paper over plastic. When you have one nice, not too heavy paper grocery store bag and you're walking back to the house, a little bit of fucking lettuce sticking at the top, you feel like you're in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel like classy.
Yeah.
All you have to do is when you drop the corner, you have to drop the bag and go, Ma! And then run over to it. Because something
You have,
fucked up
you have like
happened.
a baguette coming out of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But those bags in the movies always got thrown on the ground when somebody got hit
real
by
quick.
a car or something like that.
Ma, what are you
Peter!
no. Yeah.
All righty. Tracy, I think I could dig in here a little bit. You ready?
Dig.
Have you ever been to a gender reveal party?
Yes.
Garbage.
Why is that a thing
Knew
now?
it.
That's fucking. I'm not going to any 1-year-old birthday parties or gender.
I'm not
reveals.
doing
I'm
it
out.
anymore. That was it.
Kippy, if you want to get her, you got to think about what the Italians do. Think about parties. Think about communions.
I know.
All right. Have you ever had a bar laid out on the washer and dryer? At a
What does
party,
that mean?
family. Like if they had the washer and dryer next to each other. Then you
No,
put
because
like
my washer dryer was in the basement.
Ooh.
That's tough.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Have you ever?
Okay,
Go ahead, Kip. No, go ahead.
What kind of alcohol do your parents drink?
My father was sober, and my mother is like kind of just like not good at drinking, but like she'll like have a sip of something once in a while, and her favorite is Zambuca.
Oh, of course.
We used the only liquor that we ever had in the house growing up. We had like just a few bottles, and it was gifts. You know, it was like, and they were all cordials, and it was we had a bottle of Kahlua, a bottle of Frangelico, and a bottle of Zambuca.
That's real Italian.
That's
all we
fucking.
had.
Oh, what are you, Stunad? Oh,
That's the
And the
fucking
only
get out of my
time it would
neighborhood
come out.
starter kit.
It would come out only if my parents were playing cards at my aunts and uncles, and they wanted to put something in their coffee.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's another old school thing that nobody does anymore. Nobody's playing cards. You know,
We're
back in
playing
the
cards.
day,
We're playing cards over here.
I
We got
know,
cards going.
we're quarantined, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
I mean,
in
Yeah,
general.
sure.
We're playing Uno.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
got
know what?
Uno
You know
right
what
here.
ruined it. You know what ruined it. I don't know if you guys might be too young to remember this, but around like I don't know, 2004 or something like that.
I was alive then.
Okay, so
she's not 13, Foley.
people.
Sorry, guys. I know I
People.
have beautiful.
That's what I
skin,
said. I
but-
said you guys might be too young to remember this. I realize I'm an old man. People in my generation started to like really play poker.
Yeah,
Around,
Yeah,
like,
there was a poker thing.
a poker book.
Oh, dudes!
My
would-
brother used to have the book. He
Yeah,
used
me
to
too.
read the book about the poker. There was a famous guy about the poker.
There was like 10 of them. There was Doyle Brunson's like
Oh, Doyle Bronson, that's him.
Yeah.
He had the book, and he would play the poker and read the book. Yeah.
Dude, guys would walk around with their own little with the
Chips?
silver
I had
cases
them.
and chips
Yeah.
and shit.
I had.
Fucking loser. Yeah, but you were running an illegal bookmaking operation in some kid's basement. I'm talking about regular guys just walking
It was
around.
me. It was me and Tracy's cousins were doing it.
Me and my aunt, my Aunt Mary.
No, that's great.
Have you ever owned a cactus or cacti?
I have like 5 cactus in my kitchen right now.
Oh.
Cacti. I have 5 cacti.
Is that an Italian thing?
I just like them.
It's a garbage thing, I'll tell you that.
Is it? I thought it
What?
was fancy.
Cactus? Where'd you get
Cacti.
them?
I got some of them from Home Depot, some of them as gifts.
Yeah,
People give me cacti as gifts.
Well, I know what to
Really?
get you for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a whole shelf of like ceramic cacti too.
Tracy, do you make cookies around Christmas?
Of course I do. I make cookies around every day. Look at me. I always
You
make-
do the pizzelles and all that?
yeah, we do them.
No.
All right, I got one for you. Are you a Coke family or a Pepsi family?
Oh, we don't drink soda. We don't drink our calories.
Jesus Christ.
You don't drink soda?
No.
I'm always amazed when people don't
I'll
drink
tell you
soda.
this, like,
So what? All right, so hold on. What would you drink growing up as a kid?
we would drink. My mom would make powdered iced tea, like the Lipton
That's
iced
trash.
tea.
I grew up with it. I
But
loved it.
dude,
Fucking garbage.
so good.
Lipton iced tea or Country Time lemonade.
Trash.
Oh.
Trash. Trash.
But only
Trash.
the powder. It was never the actual liquid. But if we would order Chinese food, which almost never happened, but if we did, they would give you the can of Coke,
Yeah.
and my mother would let me and my brother split it.
Why is that with people that grew up in the city? Chinese was like, it was like Haley's Comet. You got it like every 4 years or something like
Yeah,
that.
my mom cooked every meal. She didn't believe in getting outside food.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's funny.
I'll tell you what, man. Country Time Lemonade. When I was a little kid, I wanted to live wherever they made those commercials so bad. That old man sitting on the porch.
That was
and
clean
just
living.
The kid riding his bike down the old dirt road with his feet off the pedals. Woo! That in Hidden Valley Ranch. I wanted to live in Hidden Valley Ranch so bad.
We all want to live in Hidden Valley Ranch.
Oh,
Dude, the best was
clean living.
Those powdered iced teas, right? There was
Mm.
like another one was like Four Seasons or something. Was like the
4C. You were real trashy.
That's all we had, dude. And it was, remember they were like 2 feet
were
tall,
so
and you
big.
would like scoop down inside of them, dude.
And no one would let my brother make the iced tea because he made it too sweet.
Dude, that was me too. I remember the first time you got that like big green pitcher or the tan.
Yeah, at the
lid.
Tupperware.
Yeah. When my mom first let me make it, like when you got to the age where she's like, you make it. Oh, buddy, the governor was off. It was wild west out there.
But how about when
like
water
3
would get in there
scoops.
and it would turn into fucking Quikrete in like 2 seconds?
when if drops of water got into the powder can, yeah, that was turned into.
Oh,
Oh,
it was
yeah, and
over.
then it would make like little iced tea candy.
Yeah. Dude. Oh man, another really garbage thing we would do with that.
Iced tea candy.
We had
That's the only kind of candy we're allowed to eat.
we had our own popsicle trays. Like you can make your own popsicles, and we would
Out of Kool-Aid.
we would make
we would put the iced tea. We would make iced tea popsicles.
Yeah, we
and, like,
would.
oh, I loved it.
Or lemonade. The lemonade was good.
big. Lemonade in my
Yeah.
house, the iced tea went first. Lemonade, if you were in a pinch, lemonade was always the last thing.
But then what happened with those ice pops was you would suck on them and they would just turn into regular ice cube.
They
And
would,
you
yeah,
take
you
all
would suck
suck the
all the
iced tea out
stuff
of it.
out. Yeah. So
Yeah, we didn't get Kevin, did you actually have the actual like popsicle thing? Like the little, because we used to have to put it in the ice cube tray with a toothpick like trash.
We weren't fucking hillbillies.
Yeah, my
We
mom
had,
would
like,
pour
the
the
plastic tray.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
no.
straw. Did you have the one with the straw at the end so that when it dripped, you could just drink the drip?
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you're like rich kids who got crazy
Yeah,
straws
we're
and
rich.
stuff.
Yeah.
We had to make our own crazy straws.
Trace, did you have a grilled cheese maker growing up?
No, my mother made her own grilled cheeses.
Yeah, that's anything with. I had a lot of food questions, and they're all. Yeah, I mean, I forgot your mom was diehard.
She was.
I got a feeling Tracy's mom probably knocks it out of the park in the kitchen.
Oh my!
She really
God.
does. But I got to tell you, as good as my mom cooks, I cook a little bit better.
Really?
Now, do you refer to it as a sauce or gravy?
I'm a sauce girl.
What does your mom call it?
My mom calls it sauce. My grandmother called it gravy.
Yeah, I feel like
that's real old school.
Yeah.
I feel like gravy is really only I feel that's more Jersey now. People call it gravy.
No, my grandmother called it gravy because, see, the thing is, and this is kind of the difference between sauce and gravy. My grandmother would put like short ribs in it. She would put sausage in the sauce, meatballs, and then it was gravy.
Yeah.
Because it was like the drippings of the meat into the sauce. But like
You're
my
killing
mother
me.
calls like marinara sauce, which is just, garlic and basil and tomato and olive oil. She calls that fast sauce because it's like quick.
I've heard that before. Fast sauce.
I'm
quick
fucking
sauce, yeah.
starving right now. Jesus Christ. All right. Moving right along here. Do you know anybody that's double jointed?
I don't think so.
Because that was always, remember the kid at the
I
bus
have,
stop that could
look,
bend his
wait, now that
arm?
we're doing this on video, I can do that.
Oh, I can do that too.
What?
But that's it. That's all we got.
That's nothing. I'm talking about the kid at the bus stop that could bend his arm all the way back and a little ball would pop out of his inside
Yeah,
of
he
his
was
armpit.
he was always from a weird family.
Oh,
don't know
that
him,
kid
no.
was trash.
Yeah. Have you ever had any uncles or relatives stay at your place until they got back on their feet?
You're about to
think I
have
would
one.
Let someone in my house?
What?
You think I would let someone in my house?
No, I'm just saying, like an uncle, not now. Or
Oh,
growing
like-
up,
like
was
when-
there like an
oh,
uncle
yes,
or
I
a
know.
cousin who was like in
when
the
we were
basement?
little? Yes, I had my aunt lived in, when my brother moved out, my aunt lived in his bedroom.
Mhm.
And then my cousin used to stay in the basement sometimes when she when she
That's
worked
a
in
trashy
Queens.
thing.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
she worked in Queens because she lived out very, very far in Suffolk. she would come and stay for like, a few days in the
A couple
basement.
of days, yeah.
Stay in the basement.
That's always a tough one. I had an uncle on the pull-out couch for like 3 weeks, and I was like,
Really?
He was really cramping my style. I was like, dude, hit the bricks. I'm trying to watch some fucking cartoons on Saturday.
Oh, that sucks, man.
I know.
Yeah.
As a little kid. Tracy, do you have your own place or do you have roommates?
I have my own place. I live with my boyfriend,
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
but it's my place.
Land
He
on
was
the law.
very
Like it.
adamant about it. It's my place.
It's my place.
So you're in there cooking all the time on Sundays and stuff like that.
I cook like crazy. Yeah, I cook every meal. Like now, people are saying in the quarantine, like, "Oh my God, we have to cook every meal," and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, this is literally what I've been doing my whole life."
Yeah. It's easy.
I
What's
thought
your boy-
people were gonna poison me forever, like not just now.
What does your boyfriend do?
He's a comic.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I would ask who, but is it who? Do we know him?
You know him. We'll talk
Okay.
about it later.
Okay, yeah, fine, fair enough. I don't want to put you on the yeah, of course.
This isn't fucking Inside Edition, Kippy. It's a family program.
Is
Look at this guy, TMZ, trying to get a racy over here.
it Regis?
It's Regis Philbin.
Great.
We need
He's
some
not a
scandal for the
stand-up
numbers.
comic, but he's,
Yeah.
We're changing the format, scandals and animals. Trying
I
to get
like
the
this.
fucking ratings up. How do you feel about cottage cheese?
love it.
Nice.
No,
Okay,
we were
but-
never cottage.
but-
That's weird.
2% pot style friendship only. Everything else, nope.
2%.
Friendship is the brand. 2%
Right.
pot style. Nothing else.
What did you say? Hot style?
Pot style. It's the large curd.
Oh, love the large curd. Big
That's
fan
it.
of the large curd, Kippy.
I'm gonna throw
also,
up.
I
I'm
had a
gonna
really
throw
big
up.
problem. I'll tell you what happened with cottage cheese. So I don't fuck with breakstones because they have a ton of additives, and when you eat it, it tastes like glue.
I love Breckstones.
No,
He
no,
loves glue
that is a
too. Big
bad,
Elmer's guy.
terrible.
I'm a big Gorilla Glue guy. And a little
So I
toast.
always used to eat Friendship, and then one day I ate Friendship, and it was not good. So I stopped eating cottage cheese altogether. And then I found out that Friendship changed their recipe back to take all the additives out, and then I was back on cottage cheese.
Ooh, I'm getting some at the store as soon as we get out of
I
here.
can't do
2%
it.
Friendship pot style. That's it. It's an.
What about
orange
when there's a
red-
little? What about when Friendship sometimes puts a little bit of pineapple or cherries in it?
I'm out.
No, okay. How do you feel about skim milk?
That's the only milk I have in my house.
Did you have milk at dinner growing up?
No.
Yeah, milk at dinner's fucking trash, dude.
No,
I
my
know.
mother. My mother
Dude,
was
I'm out
afraid
there
of dairy.
searching for somebody who else did it too.
My mother was big on keeping us away from dairy, and we used to say in the house, "Dairy is scary."
Would you grow up in a fucking Magic Bus video? What the fuck?
Because she was so against us eating cheese or drinking milk, or she thought that was like the devil.
Wait, you
Wow.
didn't put Parmesan on
Oh, I mean,
on spaghetti?
no, that didn't count. That didn't count.
Yeah, Italian cheese doesn't count. It's American
It was
cheese.
like, it was like no cheddar. It was like that kind of stuff. It was like, watch your cheese. You don't want your cholesterol to be high.
Oh, that's
Kippy,
too
what do you
funny.
got, kid?
Do any of your, family members, cousins, whatever, extended family, anybody, have a sport logo tattooed on them? Like a Giants tattoo or a fucking Jets tattoo or a Rangers
I'd imagine she'd be a Jets fan. You
Okay,
guys
I'm
Jets
gonna say
fans?
something worse than that, and I don't know if this counts. But he lives in Florida. My brother lives in Florida, so
Okay.
He's got a tattoo of Mayor LaGuardia on his shoulder.
it's worse than that. He has on his
got the Belt
finger,
Parkway.
like on the side of his finger, he has the Newport logo,
Oh, that's it. Shut it
and
down.
that was the last time I ever spoke to him.
Shut it down. He's got He's got the new.
I don't want that to
logo
reflect upon me. I'm not very
on
close with my brother.
It doesn't matter. It's the
Aw.
same gene pool. It counts. That counts.
Wow. The
Oh.
Newport, what? The Newport swoosh?
Yeah, the swoosh.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Yeah,
Well,
Strangest thing
where does he live in
ever.
Florida?
he lives in Port St. Lucie.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's fucking. That might be. We've had a lot of tough answers on this, but
Yeah.
that is a.
That's a new low here on
That
Are
is-
You
Yeah,
Garbage?
but my cousin, who obviously doesn't talk to us anymore, her husband had the fighting Irish guy on his leg.
Oh, that's big. That's big with our people. We are
Yeah.
fucking.
That's
she
really
married him.
trashy,
It's
man.
this. You got this guy, or like a Shamrock or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a shamrock too.
Yeah, that's
Wait, that was
number
going to
one.
be my next question. You kind of jumped ahead and answered it. I was going to ask
All
you,
right.
do you have any family members that you don't speak to anymore?
Do I?
Yeah, I mean,
I talk to my mom and I talk to my brother once in a while, and
dude, Tracy runs a tight fucking ship over there. It's fucking one way in, one way out.
oh yeah, no, I've ran into like my cousins, like I've ran into them, or like my aunt and uncle that we don't talk to in the stores. Like I ran into like my aunt and uncle in Costco, and they just like look at me.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know that.
Yeah.
I saw my dad in a Wawa parking lot, and we fucking
Oh,
hate
dear.
each other. If that's not the most Philadelphia trash thing in the fucking world,
I love
I don't
it.
know what is. We fucking
Stared at
iced each other. Yeah, it was like the Wild Wild West. We both had our hand on our fucking
Yes,
faces,
exactly.
ready to go. Yeah.
The not talking to family. That's one thing that we. I feel
Yeah,
like
because you all borrow money off each other. You all need $20 to cover rent. You fucking trash bag.
You look at them and then you just spit on the floor. Right?
Yeah, old Italian grandmother style.
I think the Foleys are too scared of not having anybody in the end. So we could never
No, you're
not
like
talk.
good-hearted.
We can never cut anybody off.
Yeah, it's a very family dynamic. It's like you if once somebody gets cut, you go, oh, that's easy to do. I'll just cut them. And once the scissors are out, everybody can get clipped.
It is
You know what I mean?
refreshing,
Yeah.
though. The
It's
holiday.
very refreshing. It is. No, trust me.
Is it? I like a big Christmas.
Yeah, no, we have very small holidays. The only people that come to our
That's because you
holidays,
iced everybody. You spit on
Well,
their
yeah,
spit
and
in
you
their
had-
face. Oh my! Get out of my house.
so we got like a lot of funkles and fants over and fuzzins.
Yeah, fake uncle.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
I
big.
never
That's
heard that
big,
term.
too.
That's good. Funkles and fans.
Yeah, fuzzins too.
I have a lot of them too. A lot of fuzzins.
That's
I put the moves on a lot of fuzzins. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
And we're denied. If you know
That's
what I
not
mean.
blood.
Put the move on some cousins too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's a
always
metaphor.
that's always trashy when you're like, yeah, this is my uncle, not really my uncle. I don't know if a lot of people do that anymore, but like, hey, what's up, Uncle Tommy? And then you're like, you haven't seen Uncle Tommy in 20 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's trying to explain it to somebody. Like Kippy, remember when I was trying to explain my uncles to you? You were like, "Who's it? Your mom or dad's sister?" I was like, "Well, it's my mom's first cousin's husband." You're like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?"
fuck out of here. That's Steve in my book. He ain't getting an uncle. That's fucking Steve.
Yeah, my aunts and uncles are like my mom's old coworkers.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one. That's a real big one. You know what was what's another kind of trashy? I don't know if it's trashy. It's just weird where, if you call an aunt or uncle just by their a real aunt or uncle,
Oh yeah,
just by their
no
first
respect.
name, it's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, you just don't care.
Oh
about
yeah.
You're like, hey, Steve, how you and Nancy doing? It's like, whoa, buddy.
Oh, we would have got a smack for that. You would. That's a hittable offense.
Yeah.
See, I had a lot of cousins that were my parents' age.
Mm.
So they're like my uncle. Like I'll say that's my uncle, but I just call him by his first name because he's not really my uncle.
He's not really your uncle, but yeah. That's I definitely there's some of that. My family, I have like 2 half brothers that are like could be the my sister's kids' age. They're
Right.
kind of dicey. Yeah.
Tracy, were you smacked as a kid? Did you get hit?
No.
Kippy?
No, my brother did. So I was like, all right, I knew where the line was. So not to, I didn't. Tell
No, my parents weren't like corporal punishment kind of people.
Oh, we got smacked around pretty good. And let me tell you something. We deserved it every single time.
Yeah,
no, me and my brother used to beat the shit out of each other, but that's about
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. My mom was a single mom. But they got divorced, and it was just me and my brother and my sister in the house, and that was fucking.
Yeah, you just
for
fucking-
hours on end. It was just lawless.
I mean, granted, I was beating him up because he got a Nike. He got a Newport tattoo. But
True.
How old was he?
he was 7. No, imagine.
I just love the cool, refreshing flavor in Newports.
Hey, when you find your brand, you find your brand.
Yeah, he's a loyal guy.
All right, quit being soft on the witness, Kevin. We got to go good cop, bad cop on this kid. Find out what's up.
All right, what was your first concert?
Billy Joel. I think it was
Pretty
either
respectable.
Yankee Stadium or Shea Stadium. I was like
Wow.
4 or 5.
That's an
Wait, what?
A1 fucking.
Yeah.
You were at
Answer.
wait, 4 or 5?
Yeah, I was little. I was a little baby.
I think that was like a monumental tour. That tour.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I don't remember. I know it was a stadium. I don't know if it was Shea Stadium or Yankee Stadium. It was
Wow.
probably. So I'm 35. I'm going to be 36. So it was probably around like in the late 80s, so maybe like 88, 89, something like that.
He was probably burning on all cylinders too.
That's pretty.
I love me some Billy.
Dude,
We were
no
big
shit.
Billy Joel. We are big Billy Joel.
Yeah,
That's
so
when
same
that's
with
when
us.
Michelobes were fucking hot back then. Regular guys showing up to the concert.
My dad loved a good sixer of Michelob. one while he was driving too. Don't tell him.
Wow.
And that's
Billy
why
Joel, late 80s. You're talking about the fucking Innocent Man tour.
probably.
Uptown
Yeah,
Girl,
he was.
For the longest time.
It was definitely before River of Dreams, for sure.
Yeah, you're talking about the Christy Brinkley years. And it all went south. What the fuck are you drinking, Kippy?
It's a Yeti.
Oh, I have a Yeti too. You want to see my Yeti?
Yeah, Yeti up. Foley, go
Okay,
get your
so I have a
styrofoam
Yeti.
cup
Look,
you've been
this has
sipping
my-
scissor out of. Oh yeah, plug your podcast real quick as well.
Okay, so I got Teen Mom Trash Talk, and then I have Only in New York, and I have 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Awesome. I will. I'm going to do a bumper before the episode, so I'll plug those as well for you.
Love it.
Yeah, normally we would do this in a much professional manner. You get to
No, I
see
like that.
You get to see Uncle Hank in his true element down there in the studio.
I
But
like
because of this Rona, we got this Rona going.
No,
around.
you know, I got to tell you, I'm very grateful that we're not doing this in the studio. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because you might get
Okay.
sick and die.
No, I don't care about that. The angle that you put the guest at is very unflattering.
Wait, us specifically? Well, we
I've
would change
seen
that
it.
up. And
It is such an unflattering angle that I was like,
I don't know if I
I
can.
really have to diet before I do this podcast.
Well, I'm glad we did it this way then. Then it worked out perfect.
This is much better. See, look at how thin I look.
You look great. You look fantastic. The makeup,
Fantastic.
the daytime makeup, just like, a little out for a stroll, very good.
Thank you so
I
much.
kind of want to see the apartment. What do you got? What are you working with back there? What are you in the living room?
I mean, there's a lot of pillows. Hold on, let's see.
That's always a mark of a classy broad. Got a lot of
Hold on.
pillows.
Let me get up.
Yeah, it's
Let's do a
nice.
little tour.
It's nice.
I'm in the bedroom because my boyfriend's working in the living room, so I'm not gonna harass him. But hold on.
That's a pretty big fucking place.
Thanks. So this is my bedroom because I can't flip it. I have the little
great.
setup. Here,
Ah,
Yeah,
very
all
nice.
right. Is that a king size or a queen?
This is a king size. No, I don't fuck around. Yeah.
You smoke a lot of Newports in that bed.
Yeah.
So it's your place, but he stays with you.
Well, I own the place.
Oh,
Wow.
so we're talking to a homeowner.
I am not.
So
part
if the shit comes to shove, he's packing his shit and getting out to the
Right.
left, right?
But I mean, it's been 4 years, so
Okay.
Oh,
I
wow.
Well, he better
I think
mind
he's
his
okay.
P's and Q's. Otherwise,
Yeah.
he's out on the street. And that's happened to me before. I
yes.
showed up at my girlfriend's house one time, and all my stuff was neatly put in trash bags. I knew she was serious. If you just throw it in trash bags, that's one thing. Very nice. Beautiful place.
Thank you so much.
But we're not quite finished here yet.
Oh, I'm excited.
Couple of questions. Have you ever owned any of the following animals?
Ooh.
Hermit crab.
No.
Guinea pig.
No.
Lizard.
No.
Snake.
No.
Turtles.
No.
Turtle snake.
Ooh.
I'm going to be honest. I've had about 6 of these already.
And finally, a ferret or a hamster.
I had a hamster, Happy. He had an ear infection. I made my mom bring him to the vet. They put him on the same kind of amoxicillin that we would take, the bubblegum one.
Oh, I love the bubblegum amoxicillin.
Yeah, they gave him the bubblegum antibiotic, and it was just like a little dropper of that. And then I had rabbits. I had rabbits my whole life growing up. We had
Rabbits
we
are
had
tough. In
like
Queens?
a co-op outside the house. My father built this like apartment building for them in the backyard,
That's pretty good then. That's pretty good.
and it was insulated. And
If you keeping your rabbit inside, that's
the
tough.
rabbits shouldn't be inside. That's
Did he eat them at all?
No.
Oh.
No.
Italians like rabbit.
I know.
He's not like Italian living in the woods Italian. He lives in fucking Queens. You jerk off.
No, it's not. It's crazy old. Yeah, but my father was born here. But yeah, crazy old Italians would definitely.
Yeah. Artie Bucco shot a rabbit in his backyard and cooked it when he didn't have any food one night.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's different. You didn't have.
All right, I got one. Have you ever had a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese?
No,
Oh.
I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese.
What about McDonald's? You ever have a birthday party at McDonald's?
I've been to a birthday party at McDonald's, but I would never, ever have allowed that.
Yeah, that's tough. Do you ever see the fights at Chuck E. Cheese that happen at like birthday parties where the parents get in like big fist fight brawls? Oh man.
Yeah. It's disgusting. Chuck E. Cheese to me is a stomach virus.
Yeah, it's not good.
I tried to go to a Chuck E. Cheese once as an adult, but they wouldn't let me in.
Did you go for the pizza?
I wanted to get their pizza. Yeah, they're like, nah. I was walking in like it was nothing. They're like, sir, where are you going? I'm like, I'm just going to get some pizza. They're like, you can't be in here without any kids.
Also, stop sitting in the playground.
Hey, get out of the ball pit.
Please get out of the ball pit.
There's a Chuck E. Cheese at this mall not too far from my house, and there's a Nike store next door. And I don't even like going to the Nike store because the Chuck E. Cheese is near it.
Yeah, I feel like even like the door to a Chuck E. Cheese is greasy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't like
everything's greasy. Yeah.
I don't even like to look at children.
You don't like kids?
It's an offensive. That's a bold statement. Yeah, I'm the same way.
I don't like germs. I'll look at a picture if your kid's really cute, but never make me meet it.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Got a hard and fast line on kids. I like it.
Yeah, no.
Tough cookie. Tough Italian cookie over here. I'll tell you that.
All right,
Tracy,
go.
Tracy, do you have any Omaha steaks in your freezer?
No, I wish.
No. Any
interesting.
Delivered steaks is fucking.
But you always save the cooler, don't you?
The cooler, that white styrofoam cooler. I got a couple of those in my mom's garage.
Those things come in handy.
Yeah. Dude, going into my mom's garage is like going into a garbage person's museum. There's just shit.
Just save everything.
What kind of people are we?
Reusable?
Yeah. Exactly. Now this is, I had a macaroni and cheese. I doubt you guys had boxed macaroni and cheese.
Oh, we did.
Okay.
We've been eating, dude. I've had like 5 boxes so far this quarantine.
I'm talking to her, you idiot. Not you. I know
so
you.
We used to do the Kraft Blue mac and cheese, right? The blue box. And while I would swallow it, it was like swallowing fire for me. For some reason, the Kraft macaroni and cheese gives me heartburn, even when I was a kid. That is the fire of 1,000 suns.
Wow, really? You know what?
Yeah,
the Kraft, the blue box isn't too bad. That's middle of the road box macaroni and cheese. That's fine.
Once in a while we would get Velveeta, but it's
Velveeta. You got a couple of bucks if you're eating Velveeta. Yeah,
that's real cheese, Clark.
That was never a dinner food. Always for lunch, and never a side dish, which is weird.
It was never a what?
It was never a side dish. It was always the main event.
It was always the main event, yeah. We would have it with some chicken nuggets from time to time, too. You know?
No, we wouldn't. No, it was that or nothing.
Would you, Skippy? Little chicky nug? Huh?
I remember we were a strict blue box Kraft macaroni and cheese family. And then my dad got remarried, and I would go over at his place. And my stepmom she dropped a box of Velveeta on us. And
and you were like, I don't love you anymore, Mom.
Dude, my head exploded, dude. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I thought I was rich, dude.
Hey, Pop, you better make a run at this broad or I'm gonna. I'll tell you that right now. Put a ring on her finger.
Something else, the Velveeta.
Gold.
Oh, man, that shit was so creamy. I was like, you don't have to mix it with water or anything? It just cut, the cheese is already...
Dude, we were a big Velveeta cheese family growing up. Big Velveeta. Had it as a big clump.
And then as I got older, my mom started buying an Easy Mac, which you would like microwave with the power. Dude, that was fucking trash.
You should have gone to live with your dad.
Oh, that's
if I see him in a Wawa again, I'm going to ask him if she's still making
your dad probably disowned you because he was like, I give this guy Velveeta. His mother gives him Blue Box, and he chooses her.
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
To me.
Yeah.
Tracy.
That's so funny.
Tracy, have you ever been to a wedding that had a cash bar?
No.
Ever been to a funeral that had a cash bar?
I've been to a funeral where there was Spanish music.
Ooh.
Okay.
Drive-by?
It was in the funeral parlor, but there was like a boom box.
Oh, that's tough. That's a tough look. All right, I think I got one more.
Okay.
We can where we can land this plane a little bit. All right, one more, and this is again. I don't know. I didn't ask you at first because the Italian, the mother cooking, but then you said you were a blue box family, so I don't know.
That was a lunch.
I obviously know it wasn't a go-to, but frozen pizza.
Okay,
What
so
What'd you say?
What
for lunch,
frozen pizza?
for lunch, it was only
Today.
a lunch. Okay, today or when we were kids?
No, when you were kids.
Okay.
When you were kids.
Elio's.
Oh.
We have a winner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it.
Elio's. I still like it. I'm never gonna buy it or eat it, but I still like it. But I do understand it's not pizza.
Yeah.
It's just Elio's. Also, a good pizza roll. I'm not gonna throw it out of bed.
Yes.
Totino's are all right.
I love it.
Yeah, but not the
Dude,
pepperoni, just the regular.
I'll tell you this, especially in the quarantine right now, everybody can relate to this. There is levels for the frozen pizza. Elio's somewhere in the middle, but you know who reigns king? Undisputed.
French bread.
No question about it. That fucking DiGiorno is all right.
No, because that's like eating Domino's.
Yeah, I
No,
agree. It's like
a self-rising DiGiorno's?
It's not what I want from a frozen pizza. A tombstone, on the other hand, give me a tombstone all
I like. What about in Trader Joe's? I mean, let's get organic over here. Some Amy's, some Trader Joe's.
I hate Amy's. I had Amy's pesto pizza. I was ready to throw it on the stairs.
Yeah, what are you doing? Pesto frozen pizza like a jerk off.
No.
What are you doing?
Trying to be fancy.
Yeah, no. You go classic. You don't try to. That's
Always go
fucking
classic on
garbage
pizza.
shit. If you're doing Alfredo frozen pizza, who do you think you are?
That's true. I like a nice Supreme. You a Supreme fan, Trace?
No, I don't do meat on pizza. I don't fuck with pepperoni. I don't eat cured meats. The only meat I don't eat any pork except for prosciutto, and it has to not be cooked.
Either gabagool or get out, okay?
Oh,
and that's it. And I don't eat pork besides that, and I definitely don't eat pepperoni. Yuck.
Oh, I love a good slice of pep. Forget about it.
No. Can't do it.
She's something else. She's a complicated woman.
You are.
I really
you're
am.
very divisive.
I like
you're
it.
you're fucking pure garbage, or you're like, nah, I'm fucking a bougie ass bitch. And I
want
that.
what I want. I have right now. I'm sitting on my bed. I have 14 pillows.
That's nice.
Not decorative.
King size bed, homeowner, king size bed, 14 pillows.
So I am.
But then
If
she
I
also
stay in
got
a
a brother
hotel-
with a Newport tattoo. So who the fuck knows?
I'll say this though. I think we've gotten our first non-garbage on the.
Really?
Yeah, I'm saying
know
I'm saying you're not garbage.
No, we had Jared Freed wasn't garbage as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I'd like to not say that.
What? Okay.
I think he's 100%.
Sure. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's for sure. He
So we're
passed
saying
our
Tracy
test.
is not garbage.
I don't think Tracy's
you.
garbage. She has
Very classy.
maybe one or two garbage qualities, but a classy dame nonetheless.
I also love
Uh-huh.
reality TV, so.
Yeah, that's so many people. It's great. I love reality TV. I'm a big 90 Day Fiance guy. Big
Are
90
you?
Day. Yeah, I love it.
I
Well,
have a 90 Day Fiance podcast.
I know. I gotta listen. My wife. My wife's from another country. We had to do the
What
whole.
country
long
is she
distance.
from?
She's from Germany. We had to do the whole.
Did you
long
do the
distance.
K1?
We didn't do the K1 now. We just got married a couple of weeks ago.
I
and,
remember that.
So we're changing the status of her visa because she was here visiting. So we're going through that process. Yeah. But we flew back and forth for years, for like 4 or 5 years. We
Oh,
flew back and
wow.
forth,
This is
yeah.
exciting.
Yeah. It was
I
something
flew over
else.
there a couple of times too.
Yeah. To get pimple cream.
The Germans make it strong.
Yeah.
Tracy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so
you
much,
wanna plug
Trace.
the pods one more time?
Sure. I have 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, and my brand new podcast, Only in New York, with host Hemda from Keith and the Girl and Andrea Allen from the Hot Mess Comedy Hour. And you guys can follow me on social media at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram and Twitter. That's TrixieTuzzini. And to get all that information, you could go to tracycarnazzo.com.
Woo!
I love it. Tracy, you're killing it too. Your numbers are through the roof.
Yeah.
You're doing awesome.
you.
So happy for you, man.
Appreciate it.
And we
Thanks so much
appreciate
for
you coming on
This
the
was
pod.
awesome.
We know you're doing us a favor here. Couple
No,
of
please, I
lowlights
love
like
it.
us.
This is great.
Thank you so much for coming. Kippy, what business you got?
That's it, guys. Just, as always, full video on YouTube. So subscribe on YouTube. Please rate and review on iTunes. Tell a friend. I think we're going to be moving to 2 days a week now that we're quarantined. And, we're just trying to get some product out there during this crazy time we're in. So I think we're going to be moving to 2 times a week.
Nice. Everybody hang in out there. We love you.
Stay safe. Tell a friend,
That's right. Social distancing. 2 feet apart.